No more silence. Song Joong-ki's wife Katie Louise finally talks about Song Hye-kyo. Fans in shock. What you're about to hear may just change the way you've seen the relationship timeline between Song Joong-ki, his wife Katie Louise Saunders, and Song Hye-kyo. The silence has been deafening for months, but now, finally, Katie Louise speaks out, and her words have left fans across the globe absolutely stunned. If you think you know everything about the Song couple era and how it all ended, stay with us until the very end of this video, because the truth is finally surfacing, and it's deeper than we thought. Now let's take a step back for a moment. Song Joong-ki and Song Hye-kyo, once South Korea's golden couple, had one of the most talked about relationships in the K-drama world. From co-stars and descendants of the sun to a fairy tale wedding, they were the envy of fans across Asia and beyond. But just as fast as it began, it all came crashing down, leaving fans heartbroken, confused, and hungry for answers. Then entered Katie Louise Saunders, a woman who brought quiet stability into Song Joong-ki's life after all the chaos. The actor's remarriage was sudden, and the reactions were mixed. Some cheered him on for moving forward, while others still couldn't let go of the past he shared with Song Hye-kyo. For the longest time, Katie stayed completely out of the spotlight. She didn't speak, didn't post, didn't respond, until now. And what she has to say? It's turning heads. In an exclusive moment that has surfaced online, Katie finally breaks her silence, and no, it wasn't a bitter rant, and no, she didn't shade Song Hye-kyo. In fact, what she said was even more surprising. Her message was calm, measured, and deeply honest. But what stood out the most was her subtle reference to Song Hye-kyo, a woman Katie has never publicly acknowledged before. Was it admiration? Was it regret? Was it relief? Or was it something more? As we analyze Katie's words, you'll start to see a pattern, one that links directly back to the timeline of Song Joong-ki and Song Hye-kyo's breakup. There are clues hidden between the lines, and we're going to break them down together. But before we do, here's something that might blow your mind. Fans have begun comparing Katie's latest message to old interviews from Song Hye-kyo herself, and the similarities in tone, in message, even in emotional expression, are uncanny. Is this just coincidence? Or has Katie, in her own way, acknowledged the weight of the past her husband still carries? And here's the most unexpected twist. Just after Katie's words went public, Song Joong-ki was seen avoiding questions from reporters, questions clearly aimed at his past with Hye-kyo. His reaction? It spoke volumes. Why now? Why is Katie speaking now, after all this time? What changed? Well, some fans believe this may be tied to recent rumors about Song Hye-kyo's current relationship status, and yes, Lee Min-ho's name has come up more than once. Could this be Katie's subtle way of responding to the comparisons fans are still making between her and Song Hye-kyo? Or is it deeper than that? One thing is certain, Katie's voice has added a new layer to the ongoing drama. And while she didn't say much, what she did say opened up a flood of new questions. Stay with us as we dive even deeper into the timeline, the meaning behind Katie's choice of words, and what it all means for the fans who are still emotionally invested in this love triangle. We'll also show you how fans are reacting, from viral TikTok edits to emotional Instagram captions. This story is far from over. So don't click away, because coming up next, we're going to explore the moment Katie and Song Joong-ki were first spotted together in Rome, and how that exact moment may have overlapped with Song Hye-kyo's heartbreaking public statement post-divorce. Was the timing too close for comfort? And finally, we'll reveal what insiders are now saying about Song Joong-ki's current mindset, how Song Hye-kyo is responding behind the scenes, and what this could mean for Katie Louise as she steps further into the spotlight. If you think this story is over, think again. Hit that like button, subscribe, and stay with us until the very end, because what's coming next will absolutely shock you. Now let's go deeper, because shortly after Katie Louise's calm and unexpected comments surfaced, Korean media circles began buzzing with quiet chatter. Had she revealed more than she intended to? Insiders claim that Katie's tone, soft yet firm, was carefully measured, almost as if she was walking a fine line between honesty and diplomacy. But fans? they read between the lines. One fan posted, "Katie didn't just speak, she sent a message, and it was loud." Another commented, "This isn't just about her and Song Joong-ki, this is about closure. For all three of them." And that's the part that has viewers hooked. Closure. A word that has followed the Song couple breakup like a shadow. For years, the public has waited, wondering what really happened. And just when they thought they'd never get a glimpse behind the curtain, Katie steps in and speaks. But here's the kicker, just after her words went viral, an old, nearly forgotten interview clip of Song Hye-kyo resurfaced online. In it, she talks about pain, betrayal, and the challenge of rebuilding yourself when the world refuses to stop watching. Could this have been the very thing Katie was referencing in her subtle remarks? Social media erupted with side-by-side comparisons of both women, their statements, their posture, their body language. TikTok was flooded with edits pairing Katie's calm words with Song Hye-kyo's emotional moments, creating a haunting contrast between the past and the present. And just when fans thought it couldn't get more dramatic, guess who remained completely silent? Song Joong-ki. Yes, the man at the center of it all hasn't said a word. No public statement. No clarifications. Nothing. But silence? In this case, it speaks volumes. Fans believe Joong-ki's silence is a sign of discomfort, maybe even regret. Others think it's his way of protecting both women, trying to stay away from fueling the fire. But no matter what his reasons are, people are watching him closely now more than ever before. Now here's where it gets even more intense. Media outlets have been hinting at a possible documentary surrounding the rise and fall of the Song couple, and the chapter that followed with Katie. Could Katie's recent statement be the first wave of what's to come? And let's not forget the fans, especially those who never moved on from the Song era. Many are defending Song Hye-kyo passionately, claiming that she was never truly given the space to share her side. They see Katie's comments as well-timed, too well-timed. Almost like damage control. Still, others are praising Katie for her maturity, saying her calm demeanor and willingness to address the elephant in the room show strength and growth, not rivalry. So where does this leave us? Three powerful figures, Song Joong-ki, Song Hye-kyo, and Katie Louise, all now orbiting each other in one of the most complicated love timelines K-drama fans have ever witnessed. And with new rumors swirling that Song Hye-kyo may finally be preparing to speak publicly again, perhaps for a new show or interview, fans are holding their breath. Could she be preparing to respond, directly or indirectly, to Katie? And if so, what will she say? We are in the middle of a K-drama storyline unfolding in real life, filled with romance, heartbreak, new beginnings, and unresolved questions. The only difference? This time, the fans are part of the story too. They're digging up the receipts, connecting the dots, and refusing to let go until they get the answers they deserve. So don't click off just yet. Coming up next in this video, we're going to show you some exclusive moments fans believe prove Katie may have been in the picture much earlier than anyone realized. And yes, that timeline overlaps directly with Song Hye-kyo's final months with Song Joong-ki. Buckle up, this next part might just change everything.